Hey Stampers, Diane Dimich here with DDStamps.com, and today I'm just here to talk a little bit about my tutorial for February. So this month, in February, I'm going to use the Hydrangea Haven stamp set. This is a great stamp set. It's got great sentiments, a couple of background stamps, things that kind of layer together but that can also use separately. I just love it. There's lots, like a little tiny thank you. But I'll tell you that the actual images are bigger than what's shown on the case. So you can see, probably showed this one. So you can see that this blob, which is the flower background, is actually good size. It's a much bigger than what shows on the case. I just love this stamp set. There's something about flowers. You can never get enough of them, as far as I'm concerned. And then it has a die set that goes with it. This is a 9-piece die set. Has a lot, so it has the flower that you can cut out. It has a lot of the images of stamps, a couple of tags, a leaf stamp, and then it's got this border of flowers that you can cut out, either as a border, or you can just cut them out and use them, and I'll show you how I use them in a card that I did in my tutorial. And then there's this piece. This happens to be my favorite piece in this whole set. It actually cuts out the edge, but then it also cuts out the little flowers. So I'll show you what I did with that with one of my cards. This comes as a bundle. If you order this together, you save 10%. So just so you're aware, when somebody places an order with me, I immediately, within hours, hopefully, send out an email with an actual tutorial that I've done of the projects that I've got. No matter what size your order is, everybody gets the tutorial. If you place an order of $50 or more, I will send you out a packet of goodies. So for instance, if you order in February, then I will send you a packet of goodies sometime at the beginning of March. And those products coordinate with the tutorial that I did. So for instance, the tutorial that I did for this month is going to come with a packet of goodies. And so this is the hydrangea paper, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So I always send out 6x6 squares. This actually comes 12x12. I've cut them down to 6x6. So you get a sampling of each. And then there's the back, which is very pretty. The colors coordinate are Highland Heather, Balmy Blue, Old Olive, Rocco Rose, and Gorgeous Grape, I believe. There's probably some more too. Yeah, that's the Rocco Rose. Anyway, so you can see those are beautiful colors. And then in the, you'll also get cardstock. And so I send out my cardstock 8.5 by 11 sheets where you're going to cut it down to build your cards. And you'll get enough of the Whisper White, Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, and Old Olive, depending on what's used in the cards. This is some of the sampling of the cardstock that you get. You're going to get more than one sheet of white. You may get a couple sheets of Highland Heather. It just really depends on what the tutorial takes. So I always send that. You'll get ribbon. This is the Gorgeous Grape ribbon that coordinates in that suite. Enough to complete whatever we're using in the tutorial. And then these are the pastel pearls. And you will get like 2 rows. So what I do is I order them and I just chop them up and send them off so that you get enough to use in your tutorials. Usually you get a little bit more. Let me show you some of the cards that I'm doing in my tutorial this month because they really are beautiful. That Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape just make for some beautiful cards. So the tutorial will have all of these cards. There's a lot. I actually only had 6, and then I made a card, this card, over the weekend and thought, oh, I need to add that in there. So these are the tutorials that you'll get. You'll get 7 different cards. You'll get the products to make those cards. Some of the things that you're going to need to be into those tutorials, you're going to need Gorgeous Grape and Old Olive ink, a 2-inch circle punch, the stitch rectangles, which I used quite a bit, just cutting out like DSP and some frames. I used those. And then also Winkastella, which I don't know why, but I haven't used it recently. And I brought it back out because I love the glittery look of Winkastella. So those are the products that you're going to need to complete the tutorial. So I missed a couple of products when I was showing you what I needed for the tutorial. So I also used my favorite 3D embossing folder at this moment, which is the painted. I love it. And then a couple of blends. I used Old Olive Light and Dark and Highland Heather Light and Dark. So those are a couple things that I've added. I'm going to send you the consumables. So there will be a hostess code that you'll need to use if you forget or can't find it, or your order is over $150. Don't use the hostess code. Take the Stampin' Rewards for yourself. And I will still send you out the packet of goodies. So thank you for watching. It's just a quick video to tell you about my tutorial for February. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to get back into my stamping routine. So thanks, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.